Are you tired of playing Destiny? Are you tired of Bungie's higher-ups ruining everything? Are you tired of underwhelming seasonal content? Are you tired of being made fun of harder than a Cyberpunk fan after launch? Well, there's a game for you that might just scratch the loot goblin space warfare itch, unless you're a PvP player. For context, I've been playing Warframe since 2013, and I've been playing Destiny 2 since it went free on Battle.net in 2018. Now you might be asking, why would you choose Warframe over Destiny when they're both free to play? Well, unlike Destiny that's only free to play on the surface and is essentially a glorified demo, Warframe is truly a free to play game, one where the only things you need to pay for are cosmetic items. There's also a battle pass system in Warframe, but unlike Destiny, it's a completely free track, and again, you don't pay for it. You sometimes get incentivized to buy Platinum, the premium currency, as they give you discounts as login rewards. The fashion game in Warframe is also a lot stronger than in Destiny, with specific colors you can mix and match, a bunch of armors, capes, and more. This is in contrast to the shader system in Destiny. If you don't want to pay, however, that's fine. There's a trading system where you can trade desirable items you farm in the game and trade them to players who have bought the Platinum. You might now look at the Steam store and think, wait a minute, there's purchasable items here, just like the one Destiny starter pack. But unlike Destiny, these don't have much of an effect towards the gameplay, which I'll explain a bit later. Something to mention is that this is very much a wiki game, where you have to refer to the wiki to find stuff like drop rates or locations from. First off, let's talk about the gameplay. As mentioned earlier, it's a third-person game and it plays fast-paced compared to Destiny, with a higher emphasis on parkour and aerial movement for the most part. The mission system is largely based on these nodes, where they're associated with certain game modes. There are also a few open worlds where it's pretty much the same as Destiny's planets, where there's a large environment to play in, and there's a bounty system. Unlike Destiny though, there's world bosses, and you have much more freedom in moving around. There's a system where you pilot a ship and do space combat. There's also non-season locked fishing, a nemesis system, and much more that I spent a whole day just explaining that you discover yourself. There are also no raids in Warframe, as they've been sunset. But that doesn't mean there's no difficult content. Currently there's the Steel Path, which is the normal node system but with increased risk and reward, and the Archon hunts, which are difficult boss hunts. Fundamentally though, the difficulty in Warframe is level based, and the longer you go in endless missions, the harder the enemies get. Now for the equipment system. All the items that you equip, such as your Warframes, which are the playable characters in the game, your weapons, and your companions have mods, and that's what truly makes them strong. So, if you bought the packs from earlier and you had no mods, they'd just be weak. Mods must be upgraded as well with an in-game resource, so you can't just buy your way through that either. In Destiny, you farm for items with specific roles, but in Warframe, you farm for resources and item parts to craft those items. Now, did you want lore? Well, you got it. Warframe is essentially a mix between Evangelion, Star Wars, and Halo. Here's the overview. You are a Tenno. You control the Warframes, these suits that give you extraordinary power, and you've been in cryosleep for generations. You are guided by the Lotus, a mysterious woman who wakes you right before you're captured. Your purpose is to keep balance in the system to ensure no factions ever get more power over the other, while slowly realizing your true nature. The story is mainly told through the quests, but there's side lore in item descriptions, your in-game codex, and more. Now, the lore might not be as, well, expansive as Destiny's, but is substantial and interesting in its own way. That's pretty much the important differences in Warframe that I can think of. I hope this video serves as a helpful intro to the game as a Destiny player. Personally, I feel like Destiny as of right now is a sinking ship, and I don't feel there's hope for the future. How many times do we have to go through the ups and downs of the game, where the higher ups seemingly don't listen, like going from the highs of Forsaken to the lows of Season of the Worthy, and to the highs of Witch Queen to the lows of Season of Plunder, and now Lightfall. Now, even if it's not going to be your new main game, I think it can at least serve as a brief respite from Destiny, since they have similar aspects, and hey, it's free after all, so you lose nothing. Thanks for watching.